Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are here for another podcast. And today Emily's here Googling basketball.
This is basketball.
The bottom says basketball. And we also have Wendolph Wandler.
What's up? It's Wendolph.
Bro.
There's the door, bro. You can gritty your way out.
You can gritty your way out.
I've been grittying like with the.
Oh
Just
my
stop.
god. That's crazy, bro.
It's fucking wild.
Alright, let's get right into our sports topics. First off, for sports, let's talk about football. Whose football teams won this week? Rare time I can say mine did. I'm so excited.
Wow, really?
Yeah!
Oh shit.
Let's go. 1-7, we're here, bro. 1-7 on the way to 10-7 and the playoffs. It's happening. You gotta win 1 to win 10. So, wise words from me.
That's how they say it, I believe.
The Jets beat the Bengals 39-38, closest game all week. They've been in a lot of close games, and they finally have them go the right way. Breece Hall making a pass is impressive. Of course, having your running back make a touchdown pass is always good. A lot of things went well for them in that game. I know they've had a lot of factors that motivated them into winning that game. Woody Johnson talking a bunch of shit about Justin Fields during the week probably motivated him. I know he was very upset about that, obviously, when you're the guy that's the quarterback on the team and the team owner's like, yeah, you're kind of shit, bro. Obviously, it's going to affect you. He said he was like crying in his closet the day before the game because how upset he was about it. So there's that, and obviously, literally like a few hours before the game, it came out that Nick Mangold had died, who was obviously one of the best Jets players of all time. So I think that also gave them some extra motivation. Yeah, rip to bro, one of the best players on the Jets ever. So they definitely were motivated to win for him, and the player that was wearing his number 74 in that game locked in and cooked. So I'm sure that was some extra motivation for them as well. But they went out and finally won a game. Aaron Glenn was hyped. Everyone was hyped. It was awesome to see. On the other side of it, the Giants did not have a good game for you, babe. 30-20 they lost. And, of course, the biggest loss of that game was Cam Scatterbo getting absolutely cooked and out for the season.
Your rat dog's getting absolutely cooked.
So do you want to tell us about that game?
Your rat dog,
do you hear
bro.
Bingus at all?
Yeah, it's like banging at the. Is he like smashing at the door?
Yeah, she's in her room because the cats are getting their nightly treats, so she's tweaking, slamming on the door.
Probably because Jax is out there.
Jax will go stand by the door and just bug her too, so she does this shit all day. If she's in her room, it doesn't matter. It can be 4 p.m., 4 a.m., doesn't fucking matter. If she's in that room and there's a cat, she loses her fucking mind.
Not to derail the conversation, but I know that you kind of said that Bingus is not trained. Have you tried any like other methods of training since you had her? Just like just to fucking why not?
It's not my responsibility to train the dog.
Yeah, no. Would it be your parents?
No.
Okay. Oh.
No.
You could come try.
Yeah, it takes a lot. I mean, it's a lot harder for like older dogs to get trained. But it's there are ways to do it.
Yeah, no, it's one of those things that she's 7, so it's harder to train than like a puppy.
Yeah, very rough.
That's the thing. Dogs. It's like with anything. It's like they say about like people, like learning a language. It's obviously
You
easier
can't
when you're
teach
like,
an old dog new tricks.
yeah, it's easier to learn a language when you're like 8 and try to learn a new language than when you're like
Right.
28.
Or even like 13, it's even harder. I mean, it's better than if you're 28, but it's even harder than.
Exactly. Yeah, no,
Um,
it's definitely one of those things that like it's that same type of thing where you can learn something easier when you're younger. And I know for like that's even noticeable like videos, right? When we do videos, I can sit here and talk, and I've done it forever, and it's super easy for me. Emily's done it for a year, and it's still very difficult for her to sit here and just talk in front of camera and know what to say.
yeah.
Because you just
I mean,
practice.
even sometimes.
I've done it since I was 13 or 12 or whatever I was. So I had that practice, and it's a little different if you learn something when you're younger. So I'm sure for like her, I mean, she's 7, so she's not gonna learn stuff as well. But
Right. And plus, even with like me, I get tossed sometimes. I've been doing YouTube for a while as well. Like, where some videos that I kind of have to like be more like talking focused, it's harder to kind of hold that throughout like an hour, 45 minutes to an hour.
yeah,
So I get that.
mm-hmm.
It'll come. I think you're doing a good job. Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So speaking of talking, it's your time to talk. Tell us about the Giants and Cam Scadabo's very not good injury. That shit was diabolical.
Wasn't it? They said an illegal drop kick or whatever, drop play.
Yeah, drop tackle, whatever it was. Yeah, that's what at least someone said it was. I don't think it actually was officially ruled as that, but either way.
We didn't watch the game, but
Do you want to just focus real quick?
I was.
Babe, you're scrolling, reading. It's not going to help you. It's not going to help you talk.
Were you reading things about the game though?
No, she's reading things for her fact of the week.
Oh, that's fair.
I mean, it's fair, but also it's distracting
Yep.
when you're trying to talk. Okay, so what happened?
His ankle got landed on,
Oh,
and that shit went the wrong direction.
hmm.
Is that it?
He got carted off.
Carted for what?
He got taken off the field because he couldn't walk because his ankle was sideways.
I thought it was for a Okay, sorry. Not familiar with cards in football. I thought that there was like a reason
Cart. Like he got driven off the field. It's like a golf cart.
Carted.
No, it's like a big golf cart with like a flat like
Oh.
bed thing that they can lay the players on.
Got you, my bad.
No, his ankle was literally like one's like this normal, it was sideways.
Was a bone sticking out or anything?
No, but it was just completely cooked.
Damn, that sucks. Especially for football, I think that injury is that's a pretty rough injury to have in your ankle.
Yeah, that shit. He's pretty much done for the season. So
Yeah, for sure. Maybe next week, Emily, for your team.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Oh, it was the Lions. They had a bye week, so nothing to talk about with the Lions. So that's pretty much all we got. That is that. Do you want to pull up fantasy football?
Sure.
Why don't you tell us about your team first?
I lost by 2 points because Patrick Mahomes didn't throw.
That first half was looking good for you too, because he had 2 points.
And it didn't help that Cam Scatabo got out.
And your other dude there, Judkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was the thing. You should have won because you played against Jonathan on a bye week, or a bye week for one player. He only had 8 players going. He's one of the teams that doesn't pay attention. As I've said before, it's pretty good we did this for the podcast, and half the podcast teams aren't managed. But
Listen, it's not my fault. I will say that I'm not familiar with fantasy football, and honestly, I've had to share my phone with Erin. She has my phone right now. I'm on her phone. So, because her bill isn't paid, and she owes, a fuck ton because AT&T has just been racking up the bill, even though she hasn't gotten service. So, I haven't had my phone, and I literally forget to check it, and I didn't get that message from you, Emily. So, I was expecting it.
Bruh.
I was expecting it. She said last week that she would give me daily reminders, check your team WAN, check your fucking team, WAN, stop being a fucking Nazi, check your team. But, I forgot.
Bro, you put in the group chat, I gotta look at my team, and then never looked at it again, bro.
I forgot. Sorry.
Either way, Jonathan didn't adjust his team, but Emily unfortunately had 2 players get injured, and she lost by 2. If Cam Scatabo doesn't get hurt, or what's this dude's name? Quinshawn Judkins? When you're black, what is this dude's name?
Kinshawn.
All right, that dude. If he doesn't get hurt, then Emily wins because he only got 4 points. He's ready to get 12. So there was that. The other matchup, you went against my dad. Neither one of you were able to set your team. You didn't set your team because you forgot, and my dad was in New Hampshire where he had 0 service.
Who won out of that matchup, though?
My dad won 62-47.
Bro, why is my team so fucking ass, bro?
Bruh, he had... Let me just go over this for you. You had Aaron Rodgers get you 20. You had your dude Bijan Robinson.
Bijan?
Yep. He was supposed to get you 26 and got you 5.
Thanks, Bijan.
Your guy Caleb Johnson here. I don't know why he's in your lineup, considering he's the 102nd best running back ranked. But either way, he was supposed to get you 0.7, and he got you 0 instead. So, and then you had Nico Collins, who got a concussion and got you 0 points. You had 3 players on a bye. You had Ladd McConkey, who got you 20. You had the Seahawks defense on a bye, and you had Matt Gay get you 0. Meanwhile, my dad had Bo Nix get him 31. Javonte Williams get him 17. Rashad White got him 8. Keenan Allen got him 8. And the Panthers defense got him -4.
What? How do you get negative points?
Because the Panthers allowed 35 to 45 points, which is -3. And they allowed 400 to 449 yards, which is a loss. Because it's a defense. So they get points scored against them. They did get 2 sacks, so they did get 2 points back, but they ended up finishing with -4.
I mean, I know you can have negative running yards, but I didn't know that you can make it affect fantasy football like that.
Yeah, no, if you get negative things, it does affect it. I mean, we were talking about Emily with her matchup with Patrick Mahomes needing to get a bad game so that way she could beat Jonathan. Patrick Mahomes got -4 for having interceptions thrown. He did finish with 28 points, though. But one of his categories, he does have -4 for it because he had 2 interceptions. The other matchup, my brother won by 110. He went up against it, or not 110, 107. He went against a team that didn't get managed as well. So there's that. And then lastly, I won the only matchup that had actual all the teams get managed. Um, it was Jonathan's brother against me. I got 156. His brother got 121. So that was a good matchup there. Basically, we each had we each had one player get us 0 points. So, but outside of that, I mean, my team absolutely cooked. I mean, Jonathan Taylor, 37 points. He absolutely cooked. Brees Hall also got me 34 points. As we talked about how Brees Hall did earlier when we mentioned the Jets game. Jalen Hurts got me 33. So those three players right there absolutely cooked. This week coming up will be interesting, though. I have Brees Hall and Jalen Hurts both on a bye. So I got Jaden Daniels in my lineup. We'll see if he ends up playing, though. So I do have some moves that I'm making in case he doesn't play. Babe, what's your team looking like for next week? What you got?
I don't know. The Judkins guy's on a bye week.
Do you only have one bye this week?
Yeah.
Who you got instead of Scatabo? Obviously, he's out for the season, likely.
This guy?
Smith and Najiba.
No, he's only out until January.
Okay, babe. What date does it say he's out till?
The 4th.
And you know when the last game of the season is?
No.
The first week of January. So the Giants haven't said he's out for the season, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you're out until early January, he's basically not coming back unless the Giants somehow make the playoffs. Then there's a potential he could come back. So the season ends the first week of January.
Real.
So Cam Scatabo is essentially done. They haven't, the Giants haven't said he's on IR out for the season. Like they put Malik Neighbors out for the season.
Mm-hmm.
Scatabo pretty much is, though.
Bless.
Thank you. Yeah, so that's the thing. Again, maybe they're just hoping that he can come back from it earlier. Maybe they're not going to put him on IR. But Scatabo is essentially done. Again, it's one of those things that I don't know. Did they say he broke his ankle or what? I'm assuming
He was dislocated.
So dislocating it, I mean, obviously a dislocated ankle isn't as severe as what is Neighbor's Achilles? ACL, one of the two.
Yeah.
Achilles or ACL, that's 9, 10, 11 months to recover from. Dislocated ankle is obviously really severe, but not as bad as those. Because those are
that looks a little bit more than a dislocated right ankle. I mean,
that
his whole shit is turned.
That's what the Giants said it was, and they're not allowed to say that it's not anything else. They have to say what it is. They're required to say what the actual injury is.
I want to see what it is. I mean, yeah, stationary was directly turned. So, I don't know if you could dislocate your ankle. I guess you can dislocate your ankle and have it turned completely, kind of like your shoulder if it's popping out of place. But that looks broken to me.
No, it definitely looked broken, but I mean the team and the doctors and everybody, they're like, it's dislocated. And again, the teams are not allowed to, they have to say with the injuries. They can't you can't say, if someone's injured, unless it's a personal reason and they're out for a game, you have to say exactly what it is. Right? If it's a personal reason, I'm going to be this dude's I don't know, whatever happened in his family, I'm not going to say it, right? It's just personal reason. Yeah. But if you're out for an injury, you have to report the injuries because you can't cover it up. Because I don't want it to be our dude's injured, but we're not going to say it. So, if it is, dislocated, like Emily said, obviously, that's what it is. Because It's from the Giants. So it's one of those things with an ankle like that. A dislocated ankle isn't as bad. Obviously, if you broke it, that would 100% be season over. Dislocated ankle, it depends. You might be able to come back from at the very end of the year, so I think that's why they haven't officially ruled him out for the season.
Looks bad.
But it's very likely he's out for the season. So what's your options? Do you have anybody else besides that one dude, Smith Najiba or whatever?
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of guys. They're just all on my bench.
Real. All right. You and I do get to play Week 12, so look forward to that. A few weeks away.
Coding.
Let's see. Other sports now. We can move on from football. By the time this video goes out, the World Series is either over or on the last game, but we just watched Game 3 of the World Series, which was 18 innings and 6.5 hours. Yeah, we were watching that when we started doing the race playlist. It didn't end until 3 in the morning.
Ooh.
Yeah, because remember we were talking about it during the beginning of the race playlist, we were talking about baseball. That's when the game had just began. And it didn't end until 3 a.m. Yeah, it went forever. Nobody could, it was after the 7th inning, nobody scored until the 18th inning.
Damn.
It's only the second World Series game to go 18 innings. The last one was also the Dodgers in 2018, which I watched that entire game as well. Same dude, Freddie Freeman, got the home run in the 18th inning both times to win the games. So it's interesting that's happened that way. But yeah, it was very interesting. Those games get wild because so many pitchers come in. My guy Clayton Kershaw came in for about 5 pitches, did his thing. Emily got to see Clayton Kershaw pitch. I didn't get to see him in his prime lockdown, but you still got to see him play.
Yeah.
Still got to see him be clutch. It was wild. Shohei Ohtani got to base 9 times, including the 5 times they walked him. Because the Blue Jays were scared to have him back because they were going to lose if he actually got to take a swing and hit a home run. That game probably went way over, then start walking him. But yeah. Other things for sports. Basketball's been good. Warriors been cooking. Locked in. How's your team doing when Detroit? I know you're a big Detroit guy now. All Detroit sports.
I have no clue what the Detroit basketball team is doing, though.
Do you even know what the Detroit basketball team's called?
No.
Bro forgot already.
You got that same question asked to you last week. Yeah.
Yeah. I had no clue how they're doing.
Real. I think they lost at least one game I've seen.
Probably.
1 or 2 games. I think most teams only played 3 games, so obviously the time that we're recording. But yeah. Lastly, last sports topic. This video is going out the day of the Xfinity Series Championship. So obviously the Truck Championship is already done. Hopefully Coreyheim won. If Coreyheim doesn't win that championship, NASCAR is going to have some serious problems. So hopefully, at the time that we're recording this video, he's already champion. But as Xfinity Series Championship Day, when this video goes out, how are you feeling? Your guy, Connor Zilic, going for his championship.
Excited. Shitting bricks.
Yeah.
Stressed.
Mm-hmm.
Ready for it to be over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a week for it.
Mm-hmm.
You're just ready for the race to happen, sit down and watch it type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel
We
that.
don't watch it live. I'm gonna tweak.
I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't. It's on at 7:30. Warriors are on at 7, so I mean we gotta watch the Warriors first, but the World Series is on too, babe. Maybe. I mean,
Okay, well, you can put one on your computer and one can be on mine.
I'll watch the World Series and then you can watch the extended race.
No, we have to have all screens focused on everything besides College Village.
I think so. Yeah, I think if we do like baseball on one TV, basketball on one TV, the other TV can be like
we can't
lacrosse.
have a YouTube TV spot used up by College Village. Like we have to have either the World Series on or something else. Yeah.
College lacrosse, bruh.
Yeah. Oh, volleyball. I think that's in season.
Maybe. I don't know.
Into luge or not luge. The ones with the brooms on the ice.
Curling?
We're big into that. Curling, yeah.
Yeah, let's watch curling instead of Corners Village going for a 600 championship. What do you think, babe? What's that thing where like the dudes ride around the horses and like prance around the field?
Equestrian?
Yeah, let's watch that.
Okay, now you're just messing around. I'd rather watch Corners Village than that. You're crazy, bro. What are you talking about?
What?
Nothing.
She doesn't like my joke. Oh, man.
Equestrian.
No, hopefully he wins that. He's been the best driver in Xfinity Series. So, yeah.
He doesn't, it'd be an upset.
I mean,
if he doesn't, he's gonna be problems.
I'm sure that Mamba dude would be thrilled, though. NASCAR's, whatever he's called, chief hype officer is a fucking loser.
Chief fag officer. Yeah.
He just sits here and shills the playoffs. His excuse for the drivers that are the best don't win the championship is they didn't perform when the moment was the brightest, or the fuck. He believes that it's some ridiculous shit. Like,
I hope they get rid of him.
I don't fucking know. He's just delusional and just says shit that doesn't make sense.
I hope they get rid of him.
People want the championship determined by whoever is the best driver for the season, not the playoffs. Because determining the best driver isn't who has the most wins or whatever. It's whoever has the best season. So if you finish second 35 times and win one race, well, you're probably the best driver that year.
Mm-hmm.
Even if one dude finishes first 18 times and has 18 DNFs, well, you finish second 35 times, you're probably better.
Right.
But the playoffs are just like, who can win a race? So, it's kind of dumb, but yeah, he's a paid NASCAR shill, so he's going to sit there and say those types of things. But yeah, no, he's a total bum, and he wants there to be that type of playoffs, and his excuse is what in sports you can upset in like football.
Was what?
In football, if you have like the lower seed beat the higher seed, but
right.
You're also not competing against everybody else. Like when the Patriots lost the Super Bowl to the Giants after they went undefeated, they lost one game. The Giants still deserve to be the champion that year because the Patriots got beat by the Giants head-to-head. It's not like those other people can affect it. You can get crashed in the NASCAR championship race by a dude who has run 35th all year. Right? Like, this year's Super Bowl isn't going to be like, okay, let's see what happens. Oh, there's a Jets player on the field going to tackle the quarterback. Like, no, the Jets are already at home. They're chilling, watching the game on TV. They're not participating in the game. So it's different. It's one of those things where the best team doesn't have the worst team to get in their way and mess them up. So it's not the same. But he's just a weird shill. So we'll ignore his opinions. All right, so we have a few comments here from the last 2 weeks, actually, from our videos. First up, we have from Wen, who commented over a week ago on our Legends Arceus short. Catching shiny Drifloon is pretty wild. It's known for using explosion to end battles. Yeah, I was tweaking trying to catch shiny Drifloon. But we got bro.
Bro's captured.
We had somebody shilling some device things, so I'm not gonna read that comment. Someone wrote, "Love it. I've never seen Minecraft Hardcore on console." That was to Emma and I playing Minecraft Hardcore. Apparently, nobody plays Minecraft Hardcore on their console and makes a video of it ever. So we're the first to ever do that, guys. So good job.
Also got modded hardcore on the console, so
Exactly.
a bunch of different hardcore modes coming to you guys. Definitely check that out.
We have from the same dude on a NASCAR GTA short. I like the livery, so shout out to Bro for watching multiple videos as well. And then from last week where we raced Talladega and we had the moment where Emily hit into Wan and then hit into me. The comment was, "I mean, you cut the chicane. That was deserved, lol." Because I went onto the black part to pass, and then I got hit, so I deserved that. So keep that in mind. And just a few hours ago, we have females never want a man to have fun. God forbid we start cooking.
What? On what?
I don't know. That was on a random GTA show. Let's watch the video. Oh, okay.
What?
What video was it?
Let me cook, babe.
No.
It was this short.
You got like a fucking Andrew Tate supporter here, fucking commenting on our videos, fucking like thinking that Emily is just like
What?
actually being serious or some shit.
Let me cook, babe.
No.
Why?
Bro was hurt because I said let me cook and Emily said no.
That was chatter.
Yeah, way to not let me cook, babe. All right. Videos this week, race playlist, how to go for you guys.
Oh, there are a couple of wins.
Good job, Wan.
More than unusual.
Good job. All right, babe, how to go for you?
I got last more than usual.
Yeah, it's because Wan got more wins than usual, so you got to beat Wan. We can't have. We're doing what we can do to make sure Wan doesn't win a playlist.
Well, she put in the work in today's Pokemon recording. I mean, you did jack shit as usual.
Basically, but yeah, GTA was
Winless
great.
Win.
I won again, and just what I do. You know, without Jonathan here, my win streaks are kind of building back up. I got 5 episodes in a row. He's the only one that's really like stopped my like diabolical like win streaks from happening, because him and I kind of went back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Where like, I don't know, maybe I'm back. Maybe I'm just gonna go on like a crazy win streak, and maybe I'll win like a year straight. That's what I'm gonna go for. I got 9 months straight. Maybe I'll go for a year. All right, Wreckfest. How'd that go for you guys?
Bad.
I almost won, but Operation Winless Plan just is in effect. So.
Operation Winless Wan did do its thing, and I made sure that Winless Wan was winless. So no episode win for Wan, and we didn't have a great week, but I know you'll be back. And then lastly, Pokemon Showdown. I showed up and lost both matches. So I'm done with that miserable series, fortunately. And in 2 weeks, we're back to Gran Turismo, where I can actually go win. So looking forward to that. But yeah, what do you guys think? Obviously, you guys are preparing for your championship matchup next week. So how'd it go for you guys?
I won.
You did win. Finally beat Wan. Wan doesn't have a perfect record in the regular season. So that's good. You did a good job on that one, babe. And Wan, what you got to say on it?
Yeah, I mean, it was I wasn't expecting the loss there. Tried to prepare a good defensive team overall, trying to see what my best defensive mon was to prepare for playoffs. So I did learn a little bit, but unfortunately, none of my Pokemon really stood up that well or as well as I was expecting against Emily's team. Really, the only Pokemon that did was Gastrodon, and even then, I wasn't really checked that well. So, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out something going with a different strategy. But we'll see going forward. And then the battle against you, I mean, the defensive team worked a little bit better than some of the other teams that I worked out through the season. But yeah,
I mean, even then, I felt like I beat a good amount of your team.
you did.
Compared to maybe
did.
like other weeks. Like, I did take out four. I think 4 of them I took out. So
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I was getting swept there. I think you set up Stealth Rocks, and I lost a few Mons.
that was
just
Emily
like
with Stealth
Emily
Rocks
did.
that cooked you.
Yeah, I know Emily did as well. But, you cleared my Stealth Rocks. That's what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. So that's that. Next week, you guys can check out the playoff championship matchup. It's gonna be best of 5. So you guys have to win 3 to be champion. Win 3 total battles, and you guys, of course, can prepare up to 5 teams, or you can just do 1 or whatever you want. 1 team, up to 5 teams. So whatever you guys feel like bringing and doing, you can. So that is going to be an interesting matchup next week. And then, like I said again, in 2 weeks, we will see the return of Gran Turismo. We're going to have one final season of that with Wan before he exits the channel and exits the brand at the end of December. Closing segments this week. We have some good ones. We got some bangers this week. A little exciting stuff. Emily's got a fact for us.
All right.
She's got a fact every week. That's what she does. That's why it's called Emily's Fact of the Week, because she does it weekly. All right, Emily. Fact of the week for Emily. Your fact. Sponsored by
Factual.
Emily's Fact of the Week. Presented by Emily. What's your fact?
That more people have walked on the moon than men who have scored against Mariano Rivera in the postseason.
Do you have the numbers?
Yeah, 12 people have walked on the moon and 11 people have scored against Mariano Rivera.
Damn. That's diabolical.
There was also only 11 days in September that we had without having a plane crash into a building. So we went without 12 days, so it's a good thing.
The door's there, bro.
All right, I'm taking notes.
That was terrible.
Holy
Bro's leaving his
shit.
house.
Bro goes outside and you see it just like start pixelating and like freezing.
Yeah.
Second he gets out of Wi-Fi range, it's over. Alright. Wandler, give us your song of the week.
To do One by Metallica.
All right, babe. What's your song of the week?
Shift Work, Kenny Chesney, and George Strait.
Real. I'm gonna pick Despacito. I don't know who sing. What are those dudes called? Some Puerto Rico guy.
Yeah, Puerto Rico dude. I think it's
It's
Bad
Louis
Bunny.
Fonsi or something, I think.
Give me the Justin Bieber version though.
Was like DJ Khaled.
Nah, it's just the one that's featuring Justin Bieber in it. Louis Fonsi featuring Daddy Yankee.
Yeah,
Daddy Yankee.
And give me the one though that also features Justin Bieber.
Yeah, this was the good one.
No, the one with Justin Bieber is better, bro.
I didn't know you were a Justin Bieber fan.
That's the only version that I thought existed, dog. Either way, I just want to be ridiculous and pick Despacito. All right, and Wandolph Wandler.
Yes.
What's your Pokemon of the week?
For my Pokemon of the week, I'm picking Poltergeist, the Matcha Tea one, the Poltergeist.
Yeah.
Found out that was a Pokemon the other day. I caught it in a raid battle, and I was like, oh shit, that's an interesting little...
Froze Evolution's goated too, bro. I used it in Scarlet and Violet in the DLC because it came out in the DLC.
I just caught a antique, the regular one, the Poltergeist,
Yeah.
or Sinistea, and then evolved it into the Poltergeist. That was the antique one, and then traded it to my Pokebank. So eventually I'll move it into my Scarlet and Violet. But I'm moving to my Sword and Shield right now, just so I have for my Pokedex.
This dude, you caught this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have that came out in Sword and Shield, and then this dude came out in Scarlet and Violet in the DLC.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I'm actually going to trade the antique one to Scarlet and Violet, so once I get that game.
Yeah. So is this the one that you're picking for Pokemon of the Week then?
Yep.
Yeah, that dude's goated. And its evolution, what is it, Sinestia?
Yeah.
That dude's really cool too.
It's like the opposite of the regular tea.
Well, yeah, because this one's Grass and Ghost, and the regular one is just Ghost. Because one has like a matcha theme to it, and one is just regular.
Right.
All right, what is your Pokemon of the week, babe?
Riolu.
Riolu, locked in. All right, shout out to Riolu for being locked in. My Pokemon of the week. What should I pick my Pokemon of the week? What Pokemon did I use this week? I'm gonna go with my guy Electros. Shout out to bro. Mega Electros is goated in Legends ZA, so I'm gonna pull up a bro.
Mega Electros. Okay.
So I'm just pulling up with the regular one, but that's my Pokemon of the week. But the Mega is very, very goated as well. Now, we don't always have a final segment, but I believe it's appropriate that we bring it back this week. It's right over here. It's time for another chapter of our Minecraft storybook collection.
Let's go. I was expecting to. I was hoping for this day.
So
Thank you, Jesus.
last time we read I Escaped an Enderman. So today it's Journey of the Snow Golem.
Okay,
Are you ready for the Journey of the Snow Golem, everybody?
I'm ready.
One day, I decided to climb and climb. From up high in the windswept hills, I could see far across the overworld.
Real.
Bro, it was like grittying as we're reading Minecraft books,
I
though.
was grittying up the mountain. Sorry.
I agree.
Tired.
When I was almost at the peak, it started snowing. The freshly fallen snow looked pretty on the hill. Just make sure you don't fall into the stupid one. God.
Powdered snow. That's just retarded.
Uh-huh. I took out my shovel and started gathering snowballs. I wasn't yet sure what I would do with them, but I decided to craft the snowballs into snow blocks. Bro's got his whole, like, crafting setup. Bro's locked in. Suddenly I had an idea for what I could do with all the snow. I could build a snowman. I placed one snow block on top of another. My snow creation was going into head. It'd be nice if it had a face, too. I looked around and spotted a cute little pumpkin patch on the hillside. Feels lore accurate, finding the random ass pumpkin patches. Do you find them in the snow area though normally?
Yeah.
Okay. I know you can find them in like the woods too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Specific stone biomes you can, yeah.
Okay. With a quick snip of my shears, I carved a face in the pumpkin. Then I carefully placed the carved pumpkin on top of my snow blocks. This ought to be like Frosty the Snowman if he was cool. To my surprise, my snow sculpture came to life. It wasn't a snowman, it was a snow golem.
No way.
Couldn't believe it.
I wanted to take the snow golem home. I tried to get it to follow me, but he kept wandering here and there. Luckily, I had a lead in my inventory. I attached one end to my new golem friend, and yes, it followed me down the hill. I didn't know you could apply leads to these dudes, bro. What? But I didn't play Minecraft.
Iron golems as well.
Bro, I'm about to need to play Minecraft, dog. We started our long walk home. When we got down from the peaks, I noticed there was still snow on the ground. The snow golem was leaving a trail of snow as we traveled. If I could get my new friend all the way home, I would have an unlimited supply of snow.
Or you just make them your house done, bug.
Getting the snow golem home safely was harder than I thought. I never realized how many things could hurt snow golems. First, we had to find shelter during a rainstorm. Then we almost stumbled into a burning hot lava pool, right in the middle of a grassy field.
Typical.
Some biomes would be too hot for a snow golem. I had to make sure we stuck in the cool safety of the forest. The walk took so long the sun went down before we got home. Oh boy. Enderwan's gonna pull up again. In the darkness, I felt something fly by my head.
Whoosh.
I looked at my new snow golem friend. To my surprise, it threw a snowball in my direction. Why?
Oh my god.
How'd this happen? I turned around just in time to see a creeper get a snowball right in the face.
Splat.
The
Well, that's some
snowball.
bullshit.
The snowball knocked the creeper back.
That's some bullshit. They don't attack creepers, bro.
Maybe because the creeper was locked onto the dude, though. Maybe?
That still is not how snow golems work.
I can test it. I have snow golems in our world.
I think cats are the only thing that interact with creepers like that. Snow golems only attack zombies, skeletons, and like mobs that are aggressive like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because it was going to fight that it will attack someone's going to fight type thing.
It's also a children's book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
that Minecraft dude could have just like picked up the 16 snow from behind them thing and then killed the snow golem and then rebuilt it at his house. But
I mean, it is one of those things that it does seem pretty, like, accurate to the game for how everything's listed, though. But I think the reason they also use creeper is because the book focuses on creeper and skeleton and enderman.
they
So,
could use skeleton though.
either way, while the snow golem kept throwing the snowballs, I hurried to defeat the creeper with my sword. Wow, This new snow golem was brave. Not only did I have a new friend, as much snow as I needed, I also had a bodyguard, as long as I kept it out of trouble. Look at bro.
Bro's elected.
And then we have the final chapter coming up, I believe. Yes. This is The Guardian of the Depths. That we'll read next time with those stupid underwater fish bums.
Guardians.
Yes, those dudes are the worst.
Yeah, they're pretty trash.
So, that is the last chapter we have to read in our year-long journey of reading this book. I believe this is the first chapter Jonathan missed, so can't believe he missed it.
You give him an invite?
He'll have to watch it.
I'll tell him.
You can clip that one, the part of the story.
I'll send it to him, yeah. You watch.
Yeah.
You got to read all the other... Or you were here for all the other book reading parts. Here you go.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't miss a
You-
chapter.
You could just have his audio edited into this part, and then just edit this part out and not be a part of it, and then he'll be here in spirit with editing.
I'll edit Jonathan's picture in because there's a gap between you and then Emily and I's screen. So
Okay.
I'll put the
Nice.
picture of him like in the rain at Lowe's, just like standing there. I'll put that in the middle.
Yeah, nobody will notice he's not saying anything.
I mean, he doesn't say things half the time when we're recording, so it'll be good. All right, that is gonna do it for today's podcast. We'll be back next week with another podcast, as we always do. Every week we have a podcast. So we will we'll see you guys then.